So I wasn't sure if it actually went live because the first time it said it was unable to connect. So, got a ton of rain last night. Looks like the barn did get some water. Not really a lot. It's kind of soggy outside. We did not end up really with a tornado warning or anything. They had been calling for like a ton of really big storms. So Willow said that the goats, I'm sorry, babies, the goats broke the tripod. So I'll be going with the shorter one. I'm out here ready to milk Miss Revy. I don't know where the shorter one's at. I feel like everything gets moved around every day. Babies, I know, but I don't have any milk to give you yet. The babies are very, very impatient. Cecily, be nice. So I actually separated Cecily last night as well because I'm gonna milk her for the babies. Sorry, I am still dealing with whatever cold or whatever that the kids shared with me. It's not been fun. Good morning, Peter. How's it going? Did you have storms in Colorado? Uh-oh. Okay, Miss Cecily, are you first? Babies. Don't accidentally bump on them. Yes, you're so loud. No, sir, you are on my stool. No storms. That's good. Wasn't sure how widespread they were. Sorry, the babies are just going to be up here. They are so ready to eat. Babies, I know, you're so hungry. I'll be fast. Babies. Babies. Get down. They're jumping everywhere. Okay, stand up, Miss Cecily. She's not really that full. Cecily did not really fill up at all. So, I'm going to move on to Miss Revy and Pancake. Sir, you have to get down. Sassly, we need you to put down too, hon. Sorry, we don't have any milk left. Baby, gotta get down. Baby. Pancake. Baby, come on, honey. There. Last time she went straight through and jumped down. So she's feeding her own kids. She's a little lopsided, so I've been milking out the one side. I don't know why they're not drinking both sides. Babies. It's very hard to milk with the babies in here. Babies, they keep trying to jump on me and then falling down. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Marky. The babies are extremely impatient. So I probably need to go ahead and give Revy a cut on her udder and shave off some of the longer hair. But today, I have someone that's supposed to come and look at Nutmeg's buckling. They're wanting a companion for a younger buck that they have, but he's an alpine, so he's bigger. And he would be great for that. He loves other goats. I would really like the milk from Nutmeg, so I'm really hoping she makes it down today and takes him home. Between the storms and whatever cold I have, it's very hard to sleep. Baby goat. She was not as full as she was yesterday. Debbie. Even with the Sassly and Revy not being as full, I still ended up with over a full bottle. Oh my goodness. Okay. This little lady is first. Sassly, your tail's right in the camera view. No, baby. Sorry, the baby is pulling up the comments. Sir, stop. These babies are into everything. They're very impatient for their milk. I guess I'm going to need to order a new tripod too, since Willow said the goats crashed into this one and ran it over. Did you have some bad storms last night, Mark? I know you were more in the midst of it than we were down here. They kept saying Cottage, I think Cottage Grove, like Liberty, Union County. The weather guy that I was listening to. Okay, brother. Oh, okay. We didn't even end up with a tornado warning. So, I don't know who's running the Franklin County Emergency Department, but I was watching the weather guy. He kind of lives locally. He's just it's like a teacher that does weather. And the Franklin County Emergency Department was on there commenting, and then he said, well, I'm just going to go in the basement and wait till this is over. So, that was kind of, I hope like he wasn't like in an official role where he has to notify people, since he said he was just gonna like go wait in the basement till it was over. You're hungry. You need to save some for your brother. Okay, brother. Hi, Herodic. Good morning. It was just funny to see. It was like, maybe just like stop commenting. Don't tell everyone you're gonna go wait in the basement and get on, offline. Maybe someone just made up a Facebook page for that. It has like an official looking seal, so that's kind of what threw me off. So the barn builders did come out Tuesday and started. However, now with it being so wet, I don't really know if they're coming today. I know they called and asked about the condition of the site. Pancake, Pancake, I need you. Pancake is not coming. No, not you guys. Chiquita, why did you come out? Okay, so I'm trying to get Pancake for milking, but I just wanted to show you how cute Chiquita is. See you, Mark. That was this morning. Everyone else get in the basement. That's where I'm headed. She's got all of her spots. She's getting really big. Gonna say good morning, Chiquita. Chiquita Banana. Anybody else remember the Chiquita Banana commercials? I always sing the song to my kids, but like they're too young for the Chiquita Banana commercials. Pancake, come on. Guess I gotta go get her. Babies, you already had a whole bottle. What's that, babe? Sorry, it's probably not a good spot. Little babies. So I was trying to think of why Pancake wasn't running to the door, because normally she is. She likes being milked. And I realized it's because I bought a protein block to go in that pen. So I think they've all been over there snacking on it. And so that's why she's not running out to come and get milked. Two goat cows, they do look like cows. That's what my son said the second he saw them. Good morning, Peter. Oh, did you say good morning to Chiquita? Yeah. He wanted to name him Moo. So these are Easy's kids. I was going to keep one of the bucks. I don't really care which one. I like them both. So I was thinking maybe instead of Too Easy, doing a kind of a play on words and doing Moo Easy. For this little buckling, or one of the bucklings. Pancake's actually quite full this morning. Jumping all over me, Willow. You're like a jungle gym. Yes, baby. Miss Revy. She already got milked.
What?
She already got milked.
Oh, come on. Get down.
Maybe she's being kind of mean. So please put her hair up.
Yeah.
She... Guess Revy decided she needed to be on the milk stand more than Pancake. Does anyone else like the milk?
Did you milk Sassy yet?
Yeah, she didn't hardly have any. I think she's drying out for me, which is good.
That is good. Nutmeg or chia, I guess.
I just saw that makes buckling drinks, I doubt.
Yeah.
She's gonna have any milk. Hey, your turn, little lady.
Yes, well, thank you for eating. Have they eaten?
Yeah, they drank a whole bottle already.
Why didn't you?
Oh, thanks, Peter. New babies? No. We are waiting for Miss Cinnamon to release her hostages. She was due on the 31st. And she looks like she's ready to pop, but she's not super full of milk yet. Are you full? So I'm thinking she has to have them soon. Going over 3 days is pretty normal for us. Goodness. KG is the goat. Good morning. Are you full too? goodness, you did a big fall, buddy. Be careful. Are you still hungry? This guy really eats a lot compared to his brother and sister. Oh, thank you. This is a set of triplets. This one has the funniest facial markings. He kind of looks like a skull to me. You know, the skulls have like the holes where the eyes and nose are. Yeah, he looks like a cow. He's got little black lipstick on. His brother kind of looks like a cow too. He's got more black. The sister is a little more plain than the brothers. You want another turn? Since they're pretty young, I rotate them in feeding. A lot of times they need a break. They can't just finish a whole bottle just like Mocha could. Mocha could down a whole 16-ounce bottle in one sitting. Right now I have 65 goats. With one hopefully leaving today. Are you full too? You're so little. She's pretty much smaller than her brothers. She's still pretty petite. Her little belly looks very full. Is it your turn again? I thought your brother went before you. I try to keep them in order as I cycle them through, but sometimes they cut in line. Okay, we're almost out of goat milk, so you can't drink a lot. Buddy, save some for your brother. So you can see they're getting full. They're kind of taking pauses. This one, his stomach feels very tight. Your stomach feels like it's gonna pop. Okay, one more try, one more drink. Okay, one more turn. Oh, behind me? Yeah, Pancake. They are cute. Okay, buddy, I think you're done. So they have to be full. They drank 2 16-ounce bottles between 3 little babies. That's over 32 ounces. I feel like that's a lot for 3 little babies. And they're actually a week old today. Yes, you made it a whole week. I think his markings are so funny because he's, instead of having white socks on his legs, he's got like black socks on. He's got them on his rear legs too. Yes, I know, you're so full. You don't want me to tip you around. Are you ready for a nap? Happy 1-week birthday. Are you guys ready for some new babies to come? So the new babies are from Cinnamon, and she was bred to Cuddles, right, Willow? Yeah, so I'm not really sure how they will look. Cinnamon is a buckskin. Cuddles is black and white roaned. Hi, Miss Revy. It's all dark in here. Oh,
We can do better.
Chiquita is wanting attention this morning.
Yeah.
These are Revy's kids. Her little doe. Hi, baby. Hi, Bailey. Good morning. Do these goats faint? They do not. They should not. I've never seen one faint. These are dairy goats. These are Nigerian dwarfs. So this little doe, we went with Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. So her barn name will probably be Lemon. Or maybe Peasy. Yeah, she's got one little dot. I don't think she's got any white on her belly either. She's kind of a loud one. Like, if you pick her up, she screams. Oh, Revy, you drank all your water. Or you just knocked it down. She might be thirsty.
Yeah.
Where's your brother? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's over there.
Can you get her some water?
Yeah.
Here's the little Revy baby brother. He's got like a big white blaze. It reminds me of a horse. Hi. So the new babies that are overdue will be the black doe and this little blazed buck. They'll be their half siblings since they have the same dad. We've actually had a lot of Cuddles kids this year. I just bought Cuddles last spring. We ended up using him quite a bit, more than I kind of thought that we would. But it turned out that I was happy for it because he has had a lot of sets of does. And after last year, we had a lot of bucks born. We had 22 bucks and 11 does last year. This year, we're up to, gosh, now I can't even remember. 17 does and 12 bucks. So we're up to 29 kids so far. And that's since the last of January. So it feels actually really calm out here this morning, and I think that's because of a couple things. One is that Willow got the creep feeder set up in the shed outside, which means now that the little babies can go out to the shed, and they're the only ones that fit through the little door, and they can go in there and eat as much grain as they need to, which will help them grow. So they're not trying to squeeze out here to come and eat all the grain. Is that I added a protein block to the doe's pen. Be kind of crazy. We were snacking on it all night, desperate for feed. The thing about the protein block is that it's like a powder off of it. So the ones that are hungry are the ones, so they tend. Guys, is it laggy? It keeps saying reconnecting. I feel like maybe it's laggy.
We can maybe reset the internet.
Okay, so it is laggy. Yeah, I just realized that it was set, it changed to my cellular. I think with the storms last night, it must have knocked out. Peter said good morning, Willow.
Who?
Peter.
Oh, good morning, Peter.
So I just unplugged the router and plugged it back in, so it'll probably take a minute for it to reboot. Good morning, Abe. How you doing? Were you caught in the storms? I know you're in Kentucky, right? Are you Western Kentucky? Do I have billy goats? Yes, I do. I have too many. They don't stay with the does. They have their own pen outside the barn. They're on the south side of the barn. And they all stay over there together. Oh my goodness. You're jumping all over me. So I think it reconnected. In years past, I've not really noticed them doing that. Oh, Tennessee near Kentucky border. Okay. So maybe you were in the storms? I actually had to pull the blanket up because they kept getting caught behind it. I don't know if they knew how to go around it. And it's pretty warm here today. It's yesterday it got up near 80. I think that kind of did not help with the storm situation because it got really warm. Today, I believe it's supposed to be pretty warm too. I think it's supposed to be in the 70s. We were under like a flood watch, I think. Flood watch or warning. I can't remember which one. Because of all the rain that we've gotten. So hopefully it'll start to dry up with the wind and sun. I have been seeing like massive spiders here in the barn. So now I'm always looking behind me to make sure they're not on the wall. Bottle-fed babies are climbing all over me. The dam raised babies like to just kind of hang out. Oh, a light show, I bet. Yeah, we were getting some pretty impressive thunder and lightning here. You are so spunky, buddy. Yes, you are. You're so cute. My goodness, look at a big jump. Oh, what kind of wood is that? You know, I'm not really sure because it was part of the barn that was halfway standing when we bought the place here. It's really, really hard though. Like if you try to put a nail in, it's very difficult. We ended up buying like a nail gun to hang up all the panels on this wall. What a pretty guy you are. Yes, you are. Guys are bumping all over me. They're just eating everything. They're nibbling the phone. They're nibbling my hands. Revy. Revy's being kind of a grouch to Pancake. She keeps butting at her. You just drank a bunch of bottle, bud. You cannot be more hungry. Are you also hungry, Pancake? My goodness. bottle babies. Oh, is it Douglas? Chiquita, you want an out. Come over here and see the sleeping baby. They're not as crazy as you two. Feed me now, yes. They already ate a bunch, so I don't know why they're acting so hungry. Just associate. Are you so tired? What are you tired from? Didn't you sleep? Hi, sweet pancake. Hi, Chiquita. So, Frosty's doing well. I just saw her. It keeps reconnecting back here. Maybe it's not reaching well. Sage is doing great too. She's still feeding her babies. Her babies are huge. Mocha went to his new home. So he actually went to some friends of ours. So they've been sending us picture updates. With me bottle feeding these 3 babies here, figured it was best if he went ahead and went to his new home. So I do miss him a little bit. He was always such a sweet guy. But he's getting a lot of attention there. Yeah, I just saw her outside. Bigger one. Yeah, let's put her back in the hut. Oh, the one I was bottle feeding, this one. That's Juniper. So she's doing good. And the reason I haven't been giving her more bottles, she was one of the quadruplets. And so we were bottle feeding all of them every day, giving them all an extra bottle to help Hazel keep up. But I sold the 2 brothers. They went with Mocha. And so now Hazel just has to feed her 2 little doelings. So I feel like she's able to pretty easily keep up with just feeding those 2. And so we have not been giving her more bottles. Did you guys run outside? Look at those naughty goats. Willow's chasing them back in. So we've had 12 bucklings born, and 5 have already gone to their new homes. And 1 more is supposed to go today. Hopefully, if the lady makes it down. She lives in Indianapolis. And it's Nutmeg's black buckling. He's 10 weeks old tomorrow, and he's really big. He's like 25 pounds. So he's ready to go on, and I would like the milk. What are you doing, Micro? She was all curled up. I think she had an itch. Bernicia's doing the same thing. Guys are so goofy. Hi, little babies. Where did Miss Chiquita go? Brother, I don't really want you guys out there. Pancake found a bush to chew on. I'm not sure where Chiquita went. So we had to close the back doors last night because of the storm. It gets really, really windy if you leave them open, especially if both sets are open. However, it's supposed to be pretty warm today, so I'll probably open up both sets and get some air moving through here and dry everything out. Hopefully the field starts to dry out. Although with how much rain we got, I feel like it might take a while. There you go, Licorice. All the babies are out there running and jumping. They're so funny to watch. Okay guys, you ready to see how much rain we got? Oh no, your block ended up over here in the wet area. How in the world did it roll over there? This is a little buckling that's nutmegs. The lady wants a companion to go with her alpine buck. I think the alpine buckling is only 5 weeks old, so probably bigger than this little buckling. Babies, what are you doing? Feels a little bit wet in here, so hopefully opening both doors will get some air movement through and it'll dry things up a little bit. Willow, will you grab a bucket of feed?
Yeah.
Tanisha is using me as a scratching post. Hi, Chia. Miss Chia is still on her weight gain diet, so I've been putting her out, but she doesn't like being separated from the rest of the herd. Actually, Miss Bernicia, do you want to go out too? Willow, can we let Bernicia and Chia and Minnie out? She said she wants out. Do you want out, Miss Minnie? Happy's here. Watch out.
Happy.
No, 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 no. Goats. Oh. Oh my goodness. Tiny, you can go. Midnight, no. Okay. Did you get a bucket of feed?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Guys, I was just saying how calm you are, and now you're all being crazy. The babies are crowding the door much less. Hello, Abe says hello. Thank you. You go outside and spread it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy straw today. Right after this. Here's Miss Frosty. Are you feeling okay, Frosty? Or are you still laying down? So the babies have been able to go into the shed and eat their feed, so they're not like dying for grain in the morning. Let's get you up and make sure you feel okay. Okay, you were just sleepy then. You're just stretching. Okay, Miss Beauty, why didn't you come and eat? Do you feel okay? Blue? I'm feeling maybe some of them were busy eating the protein block last night. Honestly, her cheeks look a little puffy, so I might take her temperature. Want to get up? So the other night they did get out and ate quite a bit of grain, so maybe her stomach is upset from that. I'll probably give her some charcoal. And some C&D antitoxin, just because they did get out, and I don't know exactly how much the juniors ate. I know overall for this many goats it wasn't a huge amount. Hi, Juniper. See, you popped off your scabs. I'm in Indiana here, southeast Indiana, towards Cincinnati. Oh no. Guess he did not hook the door back. Okay. Pancake, why don't you come in, hon? How about you come in? I don't think little baby's getting lost. Pancake. Pancake knows her way back. Okay. No, no, no. Liz gonna come in and realize that a ton of goats are missing since they opened the door and came in here. Hi, Holly. Good morning. The door opened. They were flooding out. Oh, Penny and Beauty have diarrhea. Well, I wonder they ate too much with the feed and the blackout.
Oh,
Okay, you guys are getting closed in because you're all being too crazy. Little miss, what are you doing? Not you, Tiny. Look at this little face, it's so cute.
Alright, color clip.
A draft horse show. Oh, how cool. Are you gonna go, Abe? I know you had a horse that recently passed. I love watching draft horses. At the Indiana State Fair, they have like a big show for them, and they pull these super fancy wagons, and their whole setup is just amazing. I cannot imagine the work that goes into getting them all ready, hauling them all around, taking care of such large animals. They're just beautiful. They have like large teams of them. They all work together so well. Is Chiquita going back? Bye, Chiquita. If you get a chance, can you pull out Penny and Beauty? Oh, okay. The driving team. Cool. Hey, little buddy. You're jumping on your mama. What are you doing? Hey, little guy. You're climbing everywhere. Oh, it's a 4-H team. How cool. Well, that's impressive. Or is it 4-horse? That probably makes sense, a 4-horse team. I cannot imagine how much the horses eat. Just have to buy probably like a truckload of feed at a time, like a big truck full. Revy, are you yelling for your babies? They all went in there. Well, there's your dough. Your little, oh, sorry, buddy. Your little buckling went in there. I don't think Pancake came back in. Pancake. I don't know where she went. I don't see her in there. Hello, did Pancake come back?
No.
Oh. Uh-oh, I hear the bucks. The bucks over there doing their thing. Cinnamon really looks like she's ready to have them. She's got a ton of milk. She just walked by. So it feels like whenever they're sick or they're going to try to have babies, they sneak back in the corner of the barn into the grain bins where you can barely see them. It got to where we had to actually point a camera directly on the grain bins because they kept trying to hide in there. And then with all the other goats, sometimes if you don't check it, you don't realize there's a goat hiding back there that's feeling bad. Do you think she'll have them today? She kind of has been standing off by herself. Yes, Pancake's on a wandering mission. She probably likes having a break from all the other goats. When Pancake was little, the kids, she was like the only one that had blue eyes. So the kids were like obsessed with getting her out and playing with her. So she's used to being out and getting lots of special attention. I think she never forgot it. Now she's 3 years old. She's super sweet. She'll let anyone milk her. She stands while you show her. She stands while you shave her. What? Oh, yeah, that's true. Will you pull them out, though, and I'll give them some charcoal or something? Just in case. Cinnamon, will you come out so we can watch you? Cinnamon. She's not always super friendly. Come on, Cinnamon. Oh, actually, Pancake's back in. Did you get Pancake in? Okay. Licorice, do you want out? I'm going to let Licorice out to eat. Little baby Crumble. Crumble, do you want out? Are you going to get Penny and Beauty out, or did you already?
Lavender.
Tiny, you went back in. It's Lavender. It's on your back, Lavender. Oh, just some flakes. Do you want to get Penny and Lavender, or Penny and Beauty? Lavender's right here. Tiny's babies. Tiny feeds her babies as much as they want. Hi, Bailey. Good morning. I am in Southeast Indiana, closer to Cincinnati than Indianapolis. comes two naughty triplets. Blue did not come and eat either. Oh, that's true. I forgot she goes in there. So the little door that we cut for the babies to go into the shed and eat whenever they want, we found out that Blue can actually fit in it. I don't know how because she looks way too big. The door is like super tiny. See how tiny that door is? That big white goat squeezes through there. She's like a mouse that flattens her body. I will say Eclipse is looking very pretty. Last year I was not very impressed with her. I actually did not take her to any shows. She just looked gangly, she looked awkward, she was hip high, she looked hockey, she kind of looked a little posty. This year, she looks really uphill. It seems like her legs are showing more width than they used to. So I'm excited to see her freshen. She's going to have her kids in May. And so after I move this black buckling, I have the moon-spotted blue-eyed buckling. He's supposed to go to his new home on April 12th, which is a week from Saturday. After him, I only have one more blue-eyed buckling to move. And I have someone looking for a gold buck that throws gold. So I think they would really like him, honestly, with his blue eyes, and he's very gold. And then I just have one easy buck and one revy buck. And they're not ready to go yet. So it's been much easier this year moving them on a little bit earlier. Last year I waited and ended up with a big pile of bucklings at the end of the season. I was very fortunate that someone ended up taking 8 of them and using them in her grazing business. Hi, Yusef. Oh, good afternoon. It's morning here. You must be on the other side of the world. Hi, Happy. Happy is, I think you're almost 2 years old. I can't remember what day your birthday's on. I think it's on the 15th. So Happy is going to be 2. She is one of my Wayland daughters, and she's one of my favorite Wayland daughters. Her neck does look a little bit thick, but I feel like she could still slim that down. A lot of times as they age, they kind of get sharper. Trying to see who this is. I'm not sure if it's Nutmeg or Sage. Oh, there's Nutmeg. That must be Sage. Sage has such a pretty rump. Yeah, she does have a really nice form, a nice dairy goat shape. Really what I love to see. Buddy, you are headed somewhere where you're not going to be the biggest one. So if he goes to the home with the Alpine buckling, I think he is going to be in for a little bit of a shock, because here he is the biggest baby. And there, the Alpine buckling is just going to tower over him. You might get put into your place. Actually, you are kind of getting a skir. I guess I didn't do a very good job disbudding. These single buck kids, I'm realizing that I need to go a little bit longer on them. So I disbudded 27 kids last year. This year I've done 24. So I'm up over 50. Still learning. Find that does are much less prone to skurs than the bucklings are. Just open one. I think I fed it all the other day. Well, look how pretty Eclipse is looking. Why is the turkey lonely? Well, the turkey has not been very nice lately. It keeps chasing the goats. So the turkey could live with the chickens. It keeps jumping up on the side of the chicken coop. It could go down in, and I've actually put it in there before, but it flies back out. It does not like the chickens. So a lot of our babies are getting pretty old. A lot of them are getting near 8 weeks or older. So sometime soon I would like to have all the does get a nice 12-hour fill so we can really get a good look at how the udders are turning out. How are the cats? Who? Oh. It's kind of wet. The cats, a lot of them were in because of the storms last night. So Puss in Boots goes in the house. Patches is supposed to be a house cat, but she sneaks out. She'll basically try to knock you over getting outside. Stripe, he only lives in the house. He never comes out. What? Stripe gone out? Okay, Willow said Stripe actually came outside, so he was probably traumatized and ready to go back in. Whenever he comes out, he always looks traumatized. And Starlight tries to go inside, but she's supposed to be a barn cat. Miss Mary almost never comes inside. So she has been staying in the barn a lot, especially during the storms. Over here is kind of like a groove where the cats can come in and out. Oh yeah, the lady has an Alpine, so she wants a companion for her little buckling. It's only 5 weeks old. And so she was asking about him. Well, you're taking this to the box, aren't you?
Yeah.
Since he would make a good companion for that little buckling. It's hard if you buy a baby goat and you don't have any other babies to put it with because they can't be by themselves. And then you can't put them with a bigger goat because a lot of times they'll start to bully them. So you're often kind of stuck like she is, trying to find a little companion. Pancake. Pancake is always ready for more snacks. She loves the snacks. So my name is Ashley. Here, guys, let me put this in the hay feeder. This in the other hay feeder. I guess the hay feeders are pretty much full in here. Just put it in this one. Oh, the babies finally got tired. Where's the other baby? There's supposed to be 5 babies. I didn't see him out here. Hope he did not sneak outside. Oh, there he is. Little buddy, why are you out here by yourself? You need to go in there with your friends. It's funny because they always want out. They always want to escape and get out here and ravage the barn. But as soon as they're ready to have kids, it's like they hate being in here. See Cinnamon? She's trying to get back in the pen. She's now 3 days overdue. Well, everyone, I'm going to go buy some straw, and hopefully that lady will come down and take my little buckling so I have some extra milk. Hope you all have a great Thursday. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye, everyone. Bye, Mom. Bye, Peter. Bye, Yusef. Bye, Abe. Bye, Bailey. Bye, Holly.